give out the results. Should be a clear victory for SRM Institute of Science and Technology.
Team Red, IIT Patna, they couldn't score any score. And Team Blue, we have SRM Institute of Science and Technology, they have scored 150 points.
So look at that score.
What again? What?
Team Red, VIT Chennai campus hasn't reported. So Team Blue will be I3. In blue, Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering. Kindly line up. We'll just have one team in this round. Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering will be playing as Team Blue. Setting time of 1 minute. Setting time.
So next, the next match that is lined up is between Vellore Institute of Technology from Chennai. We all know that they did not report even in their earlier match when they were up against LD College of Engineering. So Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering is playing it out. They're all by themselves and they would like to have a good match practice. And it's a good opportunity for them to make use of this moment, get used to with their bots and accumulate as many points as possible. Mind you, even if the other team does not report, the exercise or the competition has to be played out so that they can accumulate points in their kitty. That is the way this trend has been. And in spite of the absence of the opponent team, we have to go through the entire exercise. So here we see the team in blue. We have Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering waiting for the signal and to carry it out. Let's see, Sakshi, how well they can execute. We have seen that Team Blue has been rather on the unlucky end as far as the day has panned out. Most of the violations, most of the glitches have been on the blue side. So let's see if Marathwada Mitra Mandal can turn the dice and turn it in their favor. There you see, there he goes. The manual robot has picked up successfully 3 saplings. Beautifully done, cruising towards. Now he's turned out, he's taking 6 into his hand and beautiful execution. I like the way it has moved in the plantation area. And mind you, simultaneously, the automatic robot has already moved into area number 3, collecting balls there. So the cushion of 6 points is already there, so there's no need to worry about it. And another glitch as far as Team Blue is concerned. Coming back to the retry zone with their automatic robot in the area number 2. They will be moving on from here on. There you go. On his way, once again, autonomous robot towards the area number 3. Goes towards the ramp. A nice, clean turning there. Beautiful work. I like the way both the robots are working. And now in the area number 2, manual robot has a lot of work to do, Sakshi. And if he can execute, picks up the dark blue ball, turns up quickly and throws it there. So good work done. And we can see that 110 points are already in their kitty. And with those 2 balls already in the area number 3. Now another one goes into area number 3. Good work, well done from Marathwada Mitra Mandal College. I like the way the match is panning out as far as this college is concerned. Usually what happens, Sakshi, when your opponent is absent and does not report, sometimes there is a tendency of teams to get slack, but Marathwada Mitra Mandal is not the one to do so. They're not going to make this mistake. And the consistency with the ball throw is a sight to behold. Look at that already. 7 balls into the playing area. Now remaining 3 balls. I really like the way it's very smooth and very quick, saving the time, moving swiftly. And look at that autonomous robot making its way towards the ramp. Moves up smoothly, trying to go for that silos. That silos has been rather dysfunctional so far in the last few matches. The silos have been rather silent. Let's see if this is the moment, if Marathwada Mitra Mandal can bring some work into play.
Yes, it looks like the blue team right now is off to a brilliant start, and with the timer also just showing 29 more seconds remaining out there, it just looks that they have a one-sided victory coming into their palette, given the fact that the red team is not even existent in this game. And for blue team, what could have turned out to be a practice game, they've made sure that they played in the competitive spirit and don't just look at it as a practice match, but also show and play to their full potential, which is the most beautiful thing to see, given the fact that you don't have an opposition existent on the other end, and hence sometimes it can become a practice match. But the way they have approached it so far looks like they were in full mood to play to their full potential, which is why they were able to play all those seedlings in the right spots within the 3-minute time structure. And the crowd, the fans, the support that they have got over here, going happy crazy, cheering for them, despite the fact that this was one team, Akshay, playing just with themselves, not a single opponent present over there, and yet they played to their potential, they enjoyed the game, did not look upon it as a practice match, and somewhere are walking out playing individually but confident and happier.
That's right, and the good thing they've done is that with their saplings, those right seedlings, they've been planted beautifully, barring one of them. They've done a very good job as far as the scoring is concerned. They've done well. I'm sure they're happy with their effort. As I was talking about, that in the absence of your opponent, when sometimes the teams do not report, you can become a little careless. Check it out in the replays there, how this match has panned out for Marathwada Mitra Mandal College. One of the most efficient bots. I'm sure they will be in the consideration when it comes to awards tomorrow about the best bots, because the quality of execution as far as the autonomous robot was concerned was absolutely impeccable. Even the manual robot was very efficient.
And with that, we shall wait for the referee to come out with the results, though victory is very clear that it will go in the blue team's favor. But still, we would want to know the final score that blue team was able to accomplish. I believe it should be 120. But till the referee does not come out with an official confirmation, we shall wait for that. And then move on to the next 2 teams who shall be coming up against each other in the next match.
Match number 25 results. We had only one team, Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering. They have scored 260 points. 260 points. Next we have match number 26. In red we will have Manipal Academy of Higher Education. And in blue, we'll have Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering. Both the teams will get 1 minute of setting time upon whistle.
And there you have the two teams up against each other. We have Manipal Academy of Higher Education and SVKM's NMIAMS Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering. Well, both of them representing red and blue respectively out there. And Manipal Academy of Higher Education obviously is not facing this to be the first match. They had another match earlier in the day today against the Government College of Engineering, Karad, where they won by a very small margin of just 10 points, but they were able to secure that victory. So from that angle, if we go and look at the match, then Manipal Academy clearly come in as the favorites because they've had a match before, they've won a game and they're in a better headspace. But in no way can we write off or take Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering to be a lighter opponent. This should be a good, well-fought match. Both the teams out there placing their robots in positions, preparing themselves, getting seated. And what we witness also right now is something that is not a very pleasing sight to look into, because the red team on one side, which is the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, has gotten off to a flying start. They've got almost all their seedlings, barring two of them, in the right spots, while the blue team has had a very slow start for themselves. They have been facing issues with their robot, and once they finally got them resolved, the robot still doesn't seem to be moving in a very smooth manner. It is fumbling in its operation and execution, which again is a disappointing sight to watch. But thankfully, the blue team has been able to get their robot to function back once again. But if we were to talk about the progress that the red team has had so far, it's been beautiful. It's been astoundingly surprising, because they've been to a start which shows that they are in for a very convincing victory. The blue team looks in a very tight spot if they are to make a comeback from here, which almost looks impossible. The least they can do is just salvage their pride and self-respect and hope that they are able to finish off with a decent finish, because a victory now looks like a very far-fetched ask for the blue team. But if we were to talk about the red team, which is represented by the Manipal Academy of Higher Education, what a day this is turning out to be for them. The first game they won by 10 points, even though it was a low scoring one. And the second game, now they are trying to cover it up by gathering as many points as possible, because let's not forget that by the end of the day, all the teams' total number of points are going to be totaled. And on the basis of that, the quarterfinalists, semi-finalists will be decided for tomorrow's matches. So hence, every team would like to collect as many points, not just a victory, but also as many points through the victory to be able to proceed towards quarterfinals. And with that, we bring you the end of this particular match. 3 minutes are now over, and Manipal Academy of Higher Education in a very comfortable spot, sitting out there, finishing the second match of the day for themselves with a victory. We shall wait for the referee to come out with the final results and also the scores. Looks like it should be the Manipal Academy for a clean shot of victory over here. And there you have it, the blue team which struggled really hard today to make their presence felt in the game. And this is the Mukesh Patel School of Technology, Management and Engineering that struggled really hard today to make their presence felt, but landed up being a no opposition and a no fight against the red team today. The red team went out and completely dominated the blue team. Not just dominated, but completely demolished them also in that match. After getting the first victory by a margin of 10 points, the second game also looks like they have, at the end of the day, achieved a very dominating, convincing win in their pocket. So congratulations should be getting in order for the Manipal Academy of Higher Education. We shall wait for the referee to come out with the final scoreline.
The results of match number 26. Mukesh Patel School of Technology and Management could score 50 points, and the match was superseded by Manipal Academy of Higher Education. They have scored 100 points. Next up, we have match number 27. In red, we'll have DY Patil Institute of Technology as team K2. And in blue, we'll have COEP Technological University Pune as team K3. Both the teams are requested to line up. Okay. Setting time will be for 1 minute upon whistle.
So you have the two teams up against each other right now, which is Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology being represented in red and COEP Technological University Pune being represented in blue, coming up against each other. And if we were to talk about these two universities, then Dr. D.Y. Patil Institute of Technology had a rough start early part of the day where they lost against the Government College of Engineering Aurangabad by a margin of almost 80 points, and they would be very thirsty, or should we say very hungry, for a victory right now to get off to a good start. On the other hand, we have COEP Technological University Pune making their first match of the day over here. Two teams coming up against each other, all set, and with that the match has also started, and the blue team, which is represented by COEP Technological University Pune, trying to make big strides over there, carrying a majority of the chunk of the planters or the seedlings inside the robot and then putting them in the right spot, while the strategy very clearly being used by the red team is to make efforts to put planters by using a combination of two planters every time. And we have seen that the first attempt by the red team failed or was unsuccessful because the seedlings fell off, while now they're making the second attempt to place two more seedlings. And in the process, what we witnessed is that the blue team has been able to collectively collect all the sliders, or should we say planters, at one go in two lots. The robot has carried all those planters and started putting them in the right spot, a strategy that is not just efficient but also very good when it comes to saving time and carrying on. So credit should be given to the blue team's strategy and also at the same time the functioning of their robot, which is so efficient and so smooth that is being carried out. And on the other hand, the red team quite clearly struggling, going slow also in their strategy, but it's not paying them the benefits that they would be wanting to salvage or get out of this particular match. 1 minute 22 seconds remaining in the match, and while the blue team's robot has moved on into the second zone and started attempting to throw the balls, now we see the red team is still in the first zone out there, planting those planters. Quite clearly the blue team, which is represented over here by the COEP Technological University Pune, has made big strides and they're collecting those big pointers out there, and if they are able to amass those points via the balls also, then they should have a reasonable gap in terms of points that should play out in favor of the blue team, unlike the red team, even if the red team are able to put in those planters in the first zone in entirety. So the blue team right now off to a good confident start, good pace, good confidence, good execution, and definitely a very good build of the robot, which is functioning so smoothly and accurately that is needed in such precision games. Another 27 seconds, or should I say 25 more seconds to go into the game. Red team seem to be lagging behind the blue team. It's just a matter of a few seconds now and we should be able to look at blue team being able to secure a comfortable victory for themselves. But given the fact that the earlier part of the day turned out to be a rough day for them, hence a huge margin victory is something they need if they wish to stay in the contention for the race to the quarterfinals. And that is what we shall be now getting to know, because the timer is out there, the whistle has been blown, and the referee is going to tell us that what are the points that the blue team has been able to build for themselves at the end of this match. Let's not forget that they would require a lot of points in this particular match if they wish to stay alive in the race for the quarterfinals. And there you had it, the blue team out there comfortably sweeping the victory in their name, while the red team did try to make efforts to make a comeback into the game but could not do much against a stronger opposition that showed that how this match is supposed to be won, or how a particular round is supposed to be won. Their execution, their build of the robot, their strategy, and also at the same time the pace and momentum that they picked up in the game is something that a lot of the other teams can also take inspiration and learn from, because this is how these matches should be played, or a particular match or a round should be played. The red team did try to make in efforts, but at the end of the day, it was a game
of Technology. Team Red is Padma Bhushan Vasant Dada Patil, Institute of Technology, Pune. And in blue, we will have LJ Institute of Technology. The team is in weight and measurement. So we have both the teams for the next match. So there's a small swap. So right now we'll have match between N2 and N3. Team red is NIT K Surathkal. They will play in red zone. Then we have team blue, Government College of Engineering and Research, Avsari Khurd. Again, let me repeat. Right now we will be having match number 30, 30. 29 will happen after this. In red we have NIT K Surathkal. In blue we have Government College of Engineering and Research, Avsari.
So as we get started for match number 30, National Institute of Technology of Karnataka will be taking on Government College of Engineering and Research from Avsari. And this is going to be a very, very important match as far as NIT is concerned, because we saw that earlier in the day, Sakshi, that NIT was up against Bannari Amman Institute of Technology from Tamil Nadu, and that match remained sealed at 0 each. So they would like to open their account as far as NIT Karnataka is concerned. I told you that we had a chat with them during the pit area, and they looked promising, and they looked all pumped up. But Government College of Engineering and Research, Avsari, is also a very, very promising team as far as their experience in Robocon is concerned, coming from Maharashtra. Naturally, they've had enough technical exposure and they're all set. But down south, we all know that Karnataka or the southern regions, they also have a very, very innate technical temperament. Almost they're born with that. So it's going to be a very, very interesting match. I really wish them luck, and especially I spoke with that team captain Sid, who had a word with me. And with that whistle, look at that smooth, swift turn from team in blue, Government College of Engineering, picking up 4 saplings at a time, placing them comfortably. Oh, it's shaking a little bit, steady, there you see, and brilliant work done by them in no time. Just 30 seconds into the match here, and already 40 points in their kitty. I like the way the team in blues manual robot is moving, quickly collecting 4 saplings at a time and moving in no time. Oh, a little too risky there, and that rush of things from the manual robot in team in blue has cost them 10 points there. But nevertheless, 7 saplings already into the plantation area, Sakshi, and we are watching a good match as far as Team Blue is concerned. But Team in Red, NIT Karnataka, is looking rusty. I really don't know what's wrong with them, because they looked all pumped up in the pit area and they looked very promising, but somehow on the field they've not been able to translate that confidence into these matches.
And that is something that we tend to observe a lot of times, Akshay, in matches when teams come up with confidence, but somehow their plans do not convert into actions. And that is where execution becomes very, very important. To have an intent, to have things going for you in your stride is all very good, but as long as it does not convert into results, it is of no value. And that is exactly what we're seeing, in contrast to the blue team over there, who had the intent, who had the strategy, and they also made sure that they would be able to execute it in terms of the returns also, because the team at the end of the day has been able to plant all the seedlings into the right spots, and their robot is now moving on into zone 2 also. On the other hand, we see the red team, which is being represented right now by National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, showing all the intent and definitely also showing and putting in the effort out there to make the red team somehow come back into the competition, but still not being able to achieve that. And I believe that in itself is very disheartening to be a part of. But blue team over there, going off, just completely flying in this particular match. We see the robot in the zone 2. Not just that, we also see them now trying to make an effort to put the balls into zone 3. And remember, they have to always start with the alternate color first. So keeping all the rules and small little pointers into mind, the blue team seems to have their head in the right place right now when it comes to looking at securing a win in this particular match.
That's right, and look at their automatic robot. The accuracy as far as the throw is concerned into the area number 3 is brilliant. They had to go for a retry in the area number 2 because of a little violation, and once again they will have to bring back to the starting zone as far as the manual robot is concerned. But only 1 second remaining and time is up, and I really like the way they recovered. Sakshi's team in blue, Government College of Engineering and Research from Avsari, Khurd. They have put up a great show. Mind you, even in the plantation zone, when one of their seedling had fallen, they came back, brought it back to the rack and recovered beautifully and completed a picture perfect there. And from there on, their throwing into the area number 3 with the balls has also been quite accurate and pretty precise. So they are a delight to watch. I'm sure team in red has also done well, but not as well as they would have liked, and the margin of points is going to be humongous, because even on the camera screen you can see that how beautifully they had executed their plan to the T.
Check. We had match number 30. NITK Suratkal have scored 50 points in red. Government College of Engineering Research, Avsari, have scored 180 points in blue. So we'll have match number 29 now. 29 in red, it is LJ Institute of Technology, LJ. And in blue, sorry, LJ is Padma Bhushan Vasantdada Patil Institute of Technology in red. And blue is M3 LJ Institute of Technology.
So the match that we had been waiting for, we had to skip for some technical reasons. They were stuck in the weight measurement area. Because of that, we had brought you match number 30. And now we are concluding this match number 29 between PVP IT Bhavdhan. The team that comes from Pune will be taking on LJ Institute of Technology in blue. So final touch-ups there, and I'm sure they would like to make most of the time they have got with their bots. The sapling rack, the rice seedling rack with those 12 seedlings is something that, every team likes to capitalize on, making the most of it and accumulating more and more points, because that is directly proportional to the number of balls that you can transfer into area number 3. Waiting for the whistle from the referee. Lost 10 seconds remaining. Waiting with abated breath, both the teams, eyes on the screen. And with that whistle, things are on their way. The interesting contest between PVP IT Bhavdhan Pune is taking on LJ Institute of Technology. Unfortunately, they have wasted the initial 20 seconds. There is something wrong with the bot. As Sakshi and I have been talking about, the blue corner has been rather unsavory and unlucky for the teams, whereas team in red is going all guns blazing. Look at that beautiful pickup from the seedling rack. Unfortunately, that little anxiety has cost them 1 point. One of the seedlings has been fallen in the plantation area, but Team Red looking good, coming back with their manual robot, picking up another set of 4 seedlings from the rack. Team Red looking absolutely daunting and really fearsome there. Mind you, this is their second match, and initially they had beaten Birla with 140 110 points. So they would like to better their record. Naturally, it is a great opportunity coming into their second match. PVP Badhav University is looking really good in this contest. And unfortunately, on the right side of the screen, the team in blue, LJ Institute of Technology, is just not been able to make a start there. So look at that. And if we could go back on the right of the screen with their autonomous robot already into the area number 3, but because of some glitch they will have to come back to the retry zone and start it all over again. And here he goes once again, bangs into the side railing of the area number 2, and the teams are holding their head, not looking very happy with, but I think it's a good recovery as far as, oh no, it looked like the autonomous robot had made a good recovery, but unfortunately they will have to come back to the retry zone one more time. And already, let me count, it is 7 seedlings into the plantation zone from Team Red. Successful planting. Another set of 2 remaining, still holding firmly into the manual robot. Let's see if they can plant it successfully. 40 seconds remaining, and this is rather unfortunate as far as Team Blue is concerned. LJ Institute of Technology just not been able to make their start, even though their manual robot is about to pick a couple of seedlings from the rack. Let's see if they can accumulate some points, and will be a bit of a consolation. Look at that beautiful throw. I like the machine there. I like the shooting mechanism of the bot. Shooting mechanism is a very, very crucial part. It's all about accumulating as many balls as quickly as possible. Nicely planting it there. Oh, I think he was a slightly off position there. It just reminds me when we play football that your back has to be completely in sync with the area that you're targeting. On that occasion, the automatic robot missed the clue there. But with time up, let's see how many points Team in Red has been able to make. Mind you, this was match number 29, which had to be skipped for some technical reasons, and we came back to it. PVP IT Bhavdhan from Pune have done really, really well. We'll wait for the official announcement of the score. But mind you, this was their second match. Initially, after having lost to Birla Vishwakarma Mahavidyalaya with a margin of 30 points, this was the moment of a resurrection for PVP IT Bhavdhan team from Pune, and they've done well for themselves. Check it out in the replays. That will give you a clearer picture how well they've done for themselves in match number 2. It was a reputation salvaging match for them also, and as far as the scoring is concerned, must be reasonably okay.
Check. Results for match number 29. LJ Institute of Technology could not open their account, and PVPIT Pune have scored 90 points, 9-0. Next match is match number 31 between team O2 in red, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nanded. They'll be playing with O1 in blue, G.H. Patel College of Engineering and Technology. Check. Setting time of 1 minute upon whistle.
Check. And now we have the next two teams getting lined up. Match number 31, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nanded, and G.H. Patel College of Engineering and Technology representing the blue team. So we have these two teams coming up against each other over here in match number 31. We'll have to wait and watch as to how this plays out for these two respective teams. Also, one thing to be observed over here is that all the students right now are gathering up together to prepare their robots, and along with that, one other important thing that we see happening is the fact that G.H. Patel, if I were to talk about this specific college, then this is not their first game, because they played the first game against Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nanded, earlier part of the day also, and that they had won one-sided 90-0. And funnily or ironically, Akshay, they are up against each other again in a second match, and hopefully this time GH Patel College of Engineering and Technology would be wanting to take that sweet revenge back and earn a victory. We will have to wait and watch as to how this plays out. For now, both the teams and the students are all settled in, prepared with their tools and also with their robots, waiting for the match and the whistle to blow out so that the match can start.
And with that whistle, this almost like a rematch, as Sakshi rightly pointed out, that they have been against each other earlier in the day. Whereas GH Patel College of Engineering and Technology has managed to score 90 points, and Shri Guru Gobind Singh College of Engineering from Nanded could not even open their account. So it is a good opportunity to make a comeback of sorts and open their account with an emphatic victory for the college from Nanded and keep their hopes alive as far as the earlier stages of the tournament are concerned. Team in blue, GH Patel College of Engineering, is sending their autonomous robot straight away into the zone number 2. And straight away problems with them banging into the side rails. Somehow these are the things which we are seeing again and again with the autonomous robot. The sensors sometimes can malfunction and lose a track of their movement as far as autonomous robot is concerned. We've been telling our future, Sakshi, that even both the robots can be autonomous, but looks like none of the teams have been willing to take that kind of chance because it becomes then too much out of your control. As you can see how often it has happened as far as the autonomous robot is concerned. Every time it has its made way to the zone number 3. Team blue is, I think these kind of unwanted mistakes, those unforced errors, if I may use the term here from lawn tennis. Once you have successfully planted those rice seedlings into the plantation zone and then you make those unforced errors and dislodge them, that really cost you a lot of points. Whereas team in red once again is looking good, and Nanded is looking solid and much better as far as their second match is concerned. Obviously, they are up against the same opponent, so I'm sure they've taken a leaf or two out of their book and have amended themselves.
Well, I hope they did that, but does not look like right now, Akshay, because the blue team, which is being represented by GH Patil College, had lost the first match. They were not even able to open up their account, and right now in the second encounter against the same opponent, they are not doing any much better. They have only been able to plant 2 of the seedlings in the right spot, which gives them a chance to move into the second zone and play only 2 balls. So even if they're able to accomplish that, they will not be able to collect too many points. Yet I also see at the same time that in zone 1, in the yellow area, they have the seedlings still lying, so they are making an effort to go back and replant those seedlings in the right spot if they can make that happen. But then again, let's also not forget only 15 seconds remaining on the clock out there, barely 10 seconds now, and the red team, which is being represented by Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering and Technology, have already very strongly put their feet in the ground over here and taken a control of this match by planting a majority of the seedlings. And I don't think the result of this particular match again, which can be said to be a rematch in many ways, should be any different. It will once again be going in favor of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nanded, because once again, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute has proven that why are they so convincing when they go on to dominate their opposition, and how to do that? By clear-cut strategy and making sure that they execute it with a robot that is fully functional and of course efficient at the same time. We'll wait for the referee to come up with the results now.
So the results of match number 31 are out. So in red, we had Guru Gobind Singh Ji Institute of Engineering Technology, Nanded. They have scored 50 points. And in blue, we had G.H. Patel College of Engineering Technology. They have scored 30 points. So match number 32. In red, we will have MIT World Peace University. They will be playing against Vishwakarma Institute of Technology in blue.
चली गई थी और जब लाइट आई तो उन्होंने स्कोर बिना बताए आगे बढ़ गए थे ये और मेरे पास इसका भी वो नहीं है मैच नंबर 30 का और मैच नंबर 31 का मैच नंबर 30 का क्या हुआ है
एनआईटी का मुझे लगता नहीं खाता था उसमें भी और सारी ही जीता था बट स्कोर नहीं पड़ा तो कोई नहीं फाइनलिस्ट मिल जाएंगे मेरे आपको So the match number 32, MIT World Peace University from Pune will be taking on their compatriot from Pune only, Vishwakarma Institute of Technology. And mind you, after having lost earlier two matches, Vishwakarma Institute of Technology will be looking to open their account and accumulate as many points as possible. But it's almost like a rematch that they have fought with each other earlier in the day, Sakshi, and I'm sure the change of fortunes is in the order here as far as Brax VIT from Pune is concerned.
Yes, indeed, and this should be a good match because we are finally entering into the last leg of the matches for the day. And this starts off with MIT World Peace University, Pune, and Brack Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. And of course, you can see the noise, the cheer from the crowd, the supporters over here. 3 minutes match coming up in front of you, and the blue team, which is Vishwakarma Institute, is off to a flying start for now. They look like they're off to a flying start, but actually, more than the start, the robot out there is off to a flying start, carrying all the planters at one single go, majority of them. What a strategy. On the contrary, you also see the red team, whose robot was able to pick up the majority of the planters and has planted already 6 of them. This is going to be a close neck-to-neck matchup between these two teams because they are two solid opponents. We'll have to wait and watch how this plays out, but look at the shout and the cheer in the crowd. Almost going neck to neck over here. We have 8 planters being planted by the blue team, Vishwakarma Institute, while on the other side you see they have 10 planters planted by MIT World Peace University. 2 more and 12 are complete. They'll move on to zone 2 now from there. And it's almost, the energy over here is infectious, Akshay, with the way the crowd has gone. Happy match, and to see a good match being fought between two strong opponents.
One of the finest matches, Sakshi, one has to say. I give you my word, this is two of the best teams as far as the quality of execution is concerned. And look at the noise all around the stadium. This is roof crackling noise, and both teams coming from Pune. Obviously, ample of experience, ample of exposure as far as technology is concerned, Robocon is concerned. And look at that, the automatic robo collecting ball after ball, throwing it into the playing area number 3. I'm sure we are going to see some of the silos coming into action in this match, definitely. We got still good 1 minute 15 seconds into the match. The area 1 is complete. and thorough, and it's all down to the number of balls the autonomous robot can throw into area number 3, and from there on move on towards the silos. And brilliant work done by Team Blue, Brat's Vishkarma Institute of Technology, looking really good. And I was talking about, as they're looking to change the fortunes, this is the match, this is the moment they all had been waiting for. But just when I was talking about it, there seems to be a little bit of problem with their manual robot in area number 2. But team in red is looking superb, and at the moment, both teams are looking neck to neck, Sakshi.
Yes, both teams are looking neck to neck, but from how I see it over here, the blue team has been able to secure 2 balls over there in the holders, and that's what is very much important. That 2 balls which will accumulate to a lot of points. 2 plus 1, in fact, balls have gone in the kitty of blue team, and we have to wait, and there's only 1 ball from the red team side so far, and 1 more, if I'm not wrong, we'll have to see. But blue team quite clearly heading over here in terms of the number of balls. The red team just lagging by a very small margin behind. Should not be. And with that, the time also goes up. And I think, how I see it from here, the blue team has 1 extra ball in that holder over there, and that should be able to secure them a victory by a very small margin. But we'll still wait for the referee's final call to come out, and this has been one good match coming up that happened between BRAC Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune, represented in blue, and in red we had MIT World Peace University, Pune, giving them a very solid fight out there.
Check it out, the replays there, and one of the best matches of the day, Sakshi, one has to say. It was a match which was fought neck to neck, and whoever is the winner, well, the loser should not be disappointed, because it's all about accumulating the points, and I'm sure even if one of them is slightly ahead, the margin is not going to be much. Brilliant execution, and 2 of the most well coordinated bots that we have seen from the teams as far as this day is concerned. Mind you, these are the league matches, and we've seen some brilliant designs as far as the bots are concerned. Look at that for designing, and look at that execution. Their throwing mechanism is absolutely to the T. Beautiful work done by both the bots there and both the teams collectively. What a great exhibition of top-class robotics they have presented to the robotic lovers on Doordarshan.
We are waiting for the referee to come out with the results of this particular match so that we can see who stood out to be victorious. But what you see on the screens right now is, of course, a recap of the match that you just witnessed. A good match beginning off in the last leg of the journey today in the DD Robocon 2024. Starting off with the competition or a match between 2 tough teams, 2 top teams, and a close neck-to-neck match that we saw and witnessed. The students from the respective universities have also now started gathering at the Thyagraj Sports Complex over here to support their respective teams, which is why you see the joy in the air, the cheer in their voice, and of course the shouting and the chants to give their teams the moral support and motivation that they need to go ahead and win the match, which is just of 3 minutes at the end of the day. Shortly, we shall be having the results of the match that we just witnessed, match number 32, and after that, we shall move on to the next match, which shall be match number 33. This is information technology, this is Institute of Technology. I don't know if they're same or different. I don't know. Different, they have played. 35. 22, 23, 24.
इसका स्कोर लिखोगे 2 मिनट
बोले तो आप जाओ
2-3 मिनट में आ जाओ
अब 10 मिनट में आओ कोई टेंशन
नहीं नहीं 10 मिनट में क्या
मतलब मैं तो मैच देखते देखते चिल मार रही हूँ
स्कोर याद से लिखना है इसका MIT पुणे वाला
Check, check. The results for match number 32 are out. MIT WPU have scored 210 points. VIT have scored 270 points. Match number 33 will be held between UV Patel College of Engineering as red. They will be playing against Brack's Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology in blue. Both the teams are ready. They will have a setup time of 1 minute upon whistle.
And there we now have match number 33 between UV Patel College of Engineering, Ganpati University and Brack's Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology. In red, we have UV Patel College of Engineering, while in blue, we have the Brack Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology. And while the blue team has started off with their robot and started collecting, we also see that the red team's robot is trying to collect those planters and move into placing them in the right spot. Equally, both the robots trying to carry the same number of planters, but the blue team's first attempt by the robot not being very successful, while the red team is still struggling and making that effort to place the planters in the right spot. Both the teams over here trying very hard to get the planters put in the right spots, but still luck only favoring the bold, and in this case luck coming in favor of the red, because they've been able to finally manage to place 4 planters in the right spots, while the blue team has yet not been able to place any seedling or planter in that spot. Blue team finally managing to get some success by placing 2 seedlings in the right spot out there, and the red team has 4. I also see that the red team has now entered into zone 2. Their robot is over there in the zone 2. And there we have the red team. 2 attempts to place the ball out there in the holders going successful, thereby accumulating points, while we have the blue team placing 4 planters, and now I believe they should be moving into zone 2. Or are they still going to be sticking to picking up those planters? Yes, the blue team is still sticking to the strategy of picking the planters and placing them in zone 1 in the right spots out there, while the red team's robot is in zone 2 trying to make an attempt to place the balls also. Well, 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 we have the blue team being able to finally plant 4 planters, while the red team, on the other hand, has been able to plant a few more planters. They're still attempting to do that, but quite clearly what we see over here is robots functioning autonomously and trying desperately to somehow get those points, and with that the timer also comes into play, and looks like to be a game which should go in favor of the red team. We'll have to wait and watch as to how the results come out, but this could be a game which could be going UV Patel College of Engineering's way. In a while, we shall be getting to know the results of this match. Let's also not forget that UV Patel Engineering College has come back after a thumping defeat or a loss at the hands of Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering, Pune, who had earned 470 points in the earlier part of the day, while we had UV Patel being able to earn only 70 points. Desperate need a win, desperate need of those big points in their kitty to be able to stand in contention to qualify for the quarterfinals tomorrow. We'll have to just wait and watch to see how things are playing out for the red team. In the next few minutes, we should be able to get the results of that. But for now, this seems to be a good fight that has been put up by both the universities against each other, an evenly poised game. Not a very high scoring match, but definitely a game that could be said that both the oppositions gave a tough fight to each other.
Check. The results of match number 33 are out. Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology have scored 30 points. UV Patel College of Engineering, Ganpat University have scored 120 points. Next up, we have match number 34. In red, it will be IIT Delhi, and in blue, it will be Gujarat Technological University.
Match number 34. 120, 30, 210, 270.
120 and only 30? ब्रैक्ट का
बहुत स्लो रह गए थे ये, कुछ ना कर पाए.
कौन सा है ये? दिल्ली IIT दिल्ली के साथ है गुजरात यूनिवर्सिटी. And with that whistle, the things are on their way for IIT Delhi and the reigning champion Gujarat Technical University in blue. IIT Delhi in their earlier contest against Bannari Amman could not open their account and they lost it to 0-50, and this time Sakshi they would definitely like to better their score because IIT Delhi along with being the co-host, they are a very strong contenders as far as their chances are concerned. They've been a winner in 2017. So they're a strong team, and being the host and also having the onus of one of the main contenders is always playing on your mind. But Gujarat Technical University, we had a word with them yesterday. They are looking very positive. Let's see how they are going to pan out in this match. As far as immediately they have picked up literally all the saplings, all the seedlings in one go, barring one in the rack. Team in blue, the reigning champion Gujarat Technical University, is having some trouble as far as placing them in the plantation zone is concerned. But what a beautiful execution. Straight away in one line, all of them, the 6 of the saplings have been planted successfully by the reigning champion Gujarat Technical University, and I'm sure they will have no trouble whatsoever unless and until there is some technical glitch in planting the remaining 5 saplings that their manual robot is carrying. Already more than 2 minutes have been into this match, and what a beautiful execution of great robotics the reigning champion have put out there for the robotic lovers. Whereas the IIT Delhi team in red seems to be struggling in the zone 1 only. Only 4 rice seedlings have been planted in the plantation zone as they move on. So that tells you the story that only 4 balls can be carried by their autonomous robot as far as area 3 of the silos is concerned. Coming back to team in blue, the Gujarat Technological University, I beg your pardon, they will be trying to accumulate as many balls as possible. Both the robots are trying their best to accumulate the retrying zone. They will bring back their bot, the autonomous robot, to the starting zones one more time, because that is the time consumption. That is something they should have avoided, but I think they've done well as far as the accumulation of point is concerned. The reigning champions, they're looking good and they're living up to their reputation as defending champions. Only 10 seconds remaining in this match. Let's see. The noise all around the stadium here in Thyagraj at national capital is deafening and roof cracking. And with that whistle, the stipulated 3 minutes is over. We'll have to wait and watch and find out how many points the reigning champion have been able to accumulate. But I'm sure they've done well. They will be happy with their effort. But IIT Delhi seems to be a little disappointed with their effort. There was a lot of pressure on them being the co-host, and unfortunately the pressure got better of them. But a round of applause for both the teams from all around the stadium, and that's a good sign of camaraderie, and that is one of the primary objectives of Robocon, nurturing friendship across the borders, and that is the most beautiful part. Check it out in the replays, how beautifully and with that great precision all the saplings were collected, barring one which fell on the floor. But a good recovery. Look at the recovery there, and a beautiful collection. I think one of the better designs that we have seen throughout the day. I'm sure it is in the consideration of the best design. And the design of IIT Delhi wasn't bad either, but their execution was relatively slow, Sakshi. Otherwise, they could have been a better place.
So results of match number 34. IIT Delhi played as red, scored 50 points. Gujarat Technological University as blue scored 200 points. Next, we have match number 35. As red, PES Modern College of Engineering Pune, and as blue, MES Wadia College of Engineering Pune. Match number 35. Both the teams kindly line up.
यार ये इतना धीमा करेंगे क्या था स्कोर 10 स्कोर क्या था 5200 वाह 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 पहला वाला मैच ये खेल नहीं पाए थे इनका रोबोट नहीं चला था फंस गए अब की बार 50 बेचारे
Check, check. Team red, PES Modern College of Engineering. Team blue, MES Wadia College of Engineering. Setting time of 1 minute upon whistle.
All right, so the next match lined up, we all know that the first few minutes, a couple of minutes given to them for setting up their bots. I would like to remind our viewers that PES Modern College of Engineering have played this match against MES Wadia College of Engineering Pune. Both teams coming from Pune, obviously great exposure of technology there. We've been talking about it consistently, and as far as MES Wadia is concerned, both of their earlier matches were up against Agnel Charitable Institute of Technology from Vashi, which they won consistently with 60-40 and 50-0 margin. So they are in good nick, Sakshi, as far as MES Wadia College of Engineering is concerned, and they would like to continue with their winning streak.
Yes, indeed, that's what every team wants to do, but the results seem to have been quite different today. In fact, varied is the right word we should be using, because in a given match, a team carries forward no baggage of the previous game, but just the fact that they have need to focus in the present match that is happening. And from that perspective, if we were to look at how things have been, then MES Wadia College of Engineering Pune are up against PES Modern College of Engineering from Pune itself. Two institutes from the same city coming face to face. We'll have to see how this rivalry goes. And quite clearly, we see that the red team's robot is off to a flying start, while we have the blue team's robot still stuck in the place. We'll have to make and see how they progress going further on. That is an important proposition that needs to be considered over there, which is extremely important. Quite clearly, we can see that the blue team is being able to collect as many planters as possible, but it's very, very important to notice that how things move forward, because we will have to see how many planters do they have in front of them. Whether it's 4 or 5, we'll have to notice about that. Yes, they have 4 planters. They're trying to make an attempt of placing the 4 planters into the right spots. And then we have, of course, the red team also trying to make the same attempt. But whose planters are going to be more fixated is something that we'll have to observe. And that is the one thing that is going to cost in the longer run either of the teams, whether they stand to win or lose. A steady start, a focused start, a convincing start is what a team needs. And the blue team, even though they had an initial fumble out there, have been able to place 2 planters out there, and 2 of their planters have dropped off, but still they have time in their hand. 1 minute 42 seconds remaining out there, and the red team also carrying on, making a futile attempt to be there.
Absolutely, Sakshi, and it's a very, very crucial match as far as these two teams are concerned. Very rightly pointed out, they started off quite steadily, but these two couple of dislodges after they have successfully planted those 2 seedlings into the plantation area may have affected their confidence also. Also, it affects the flow as far as Team Blue is concerned, MES Wadia College of Engineering from Pune. But Team in Red is looking rather rusty. They've not been able to open their account as far as this match is concerned. Already good 2 minutes into it, only 1 minute remaining, 1 minute 2 seconds into this match, and Team in Red, PES Modern College of Engineering from Pune, is having a really, really tough time out there as far as this contest is concerned.
The blue team off to a good start. We can now say a steady one out there, which is MES Wadia College of Engineering Pune, because they have been able to convincingly plant majority of their planters or seedlings in the right spots, and their robot is also moving into zone 2, but the red team seems to be struggling with their robot. Kind of your heart feels bad for those teams whose robots start struggling in such important matches, but that seems to have been the pattern for a majority of the teams today through the course of the day. Hard work of these students for months going down the drain when they see that in the final match, when it matters, that the robot should be able to shine, it fails. Another last 8-7 seconds remaining. 5, 4, almost over, and this game or this match seems to have gone the blue team's way. MES Wadia College of Engineering Pune quite convincingly and easily should be able to seal this victory in their name. We shall wait for the referee to come up with the final scores to declare who the winner is.
Results of match number 35. As red, we had PS Modern College of Engineering, Pune, so they couldn't score. MES Wadia College of Engineering, Pune, scored 80 points. Next, we have match number 36. As red, it is Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. And as blue, we have Sardar Vallabhai National Institute of Technology, Surat. Setting time of 1 minute upon whistle.
So here we go in this contest between Sanjeevani College of Engineering coming from Kopargaon is taking on the stalwart team from Surat, Sardar Vallabhai National Institute of Technology. That will be in team blue. And as they move along with their proceedings, immediately their robot looking to gather as many saplings as possible into the plantation areas. Already picked up 4 in the one hand. And let's see if they can carry on with their momentum as far as the Surat College is concerned, because Sanjeevani College is having a decent time out there. They've also started off quite well. They've placed their rice seedlings into the plantation area. Let's see how successfully they can place them. 4 is already into the plantation area, so 40 points in their kitty is definitely going to boost their confidence. 2 more in their kitty. The team red is looking good, putting up a good fight out there as far as Sardar Vallabhai National Institute of Technology is concerned, because they are having a bit of a concern as far as their automatic robot is concerned. By now, it is already 1 minute into the game. By now, they would have definitely liked their autonomous robot to have reached the game area number 3, but that's not been the case. I think they are taking things easy, step by step. And once they want to finish with area number 1 and successfully plant all the seedlings into the plantation area, from there on probably they will like to take things step by step. And that's not a bad move, but a team of Surat stature should have gone all guns blazing out there. Should have presented a little more challenge as far as put pressure as far as team red is concerned. But Sanjeevani College of Engineering from Kopargaon is really holding on to their nerves and doing quite well, barring one little glitch in the plantation area where one of their seedlings has fallen. They've done quite well.
Right, and it shall be expected out of them to be able to carry on the winning momentum, because in the first encounter of the day, the match that they had a very narrow victory of 10 points. That's about it. That was the victory margin that they had achieved in a low-scoring total match that we had witnessed. And after that, this is the second game that they are coming up face to face. And over here, how it looks like right now, beautifully poised the match is between both the teams, the red and the blue teams. It all depends upon how many balls are each team's able to throw into those vessels to be able to secure a win, because remember, these balls are the ones that carry the maximum points now, because both the teams have been able to place their planters. One thing that I notice right now is that the blue team has not been able to plant 2 of their seedlings, while red has planted all their seedlings. Now it needs to be observed if red is successful in planting a ball into one of these see into one of these holders. If not, and if blue is able to snatch out that, then they will be able to gather 30 pointers. And with that, the time is also over. A neck-to-neck fight between both the teams we witnessed over here between Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat, and Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Koparagaon. We shall have to wait for the referees' results to come out to see which team stands victorious at the end. And this should be a very close call, Akshay.
Rightly pointed out, Sakshi. As far as the area 1 is concerned, the plantation zone, they look evenly balanced. They're almost equal there. I think the deciding factor will be area number 2, how many balls successfully they've been able to transfer into area number 3. That will be the deciding factor, which team will have a higher point into the points tally.
We work on technologies of the future. We look at ways in which these technologies will actually get deployed.
We are trying to build an ecosystem here. When we talk about ecosystem, it starts from the kind of research capabilities that we are able to build. How is that we are able to instill the sense of commercialization in all those activities. When we talk about research, it's not only papers or publications.
So we have chosen 4 major thrust areas, we may call it. One is called the medical robotics. The second is the defense robotics. Third is the agriculture robotics. And fourth is the industry 4.0 or industry 5.0.
The mission of IHFC and the mission of IIT Delhi, there's a lot of synergy. And so we are treating IHFC as an extension of the things that we anyway want to do.
Opportunities with flagship internship
Both the teams have
programs.
scored 130 points. Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon, and Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat. Both have scored same points. So the points, as we have been explaining, these are league matches. So we'll be adding them up and using this information to find the best 12 teams. So the tie here does not mean anything much when we look into the total score. So the total score and many other criteria will determine how we select the best 12 teams. That has already been communicated to the teams. Next, 37. We have in red MIT Art Design Technology University, and in blue we have Kumar Garu College of Technology, Coimbatore.
So this has been.
I hope सिर्फ आपका ले रहे हैं मेरा नहीं ले रहे हैं क्योंकि मैं ऐसे don't take me please I am like sitting like this please don't and I'm prepared sir just take him मुझे सोलो का कोई शौक नहीं कल ले लेंगे सोलो यार कहाँ जा रहे हैं कोई ऐसा नहीं and pretty chill like
So this is the match we all had been waiting for because this is a very, very crucial juncture of this entire tournament. MIT Art, Design and Technological University was only managing 20 points in their earlier match, and so did Kumar Guru College of Technology, only 70 points. They were up against actually nobody because their team did not report, Sakshi. So they could have made the most of that occasion. Unfortunately, they only managed 20 and 70 points respectively, but luckily they've got another go and now they are up against each other. Let's see if they can better their score and move up in the points tally here. It's a great, great opportunity for them because from there onwards, the picture will get a little more clear. We are only 5 or 6 matches away from the final score, final total tally into this entire tournament. And the league matches will be over. After that, we'll have a clearer picture who will be placed in the quarterfinals.
True, you were very right over here, Akshay. As a matter of fact, if I were to look at how things are going right now, the blue team is off to a very good start. The red team, on the other hand, which is MIT Art, is struggling to get their robot to work efficiently. And of course, the blue team is capitalizing on that opportunity pretty well, taking off that necessary initial pickup that is required for a team to get the momentum and the boost going. And so far, I've also been able to plant 7 of their seedlings into the right positions and spots. And that is all that matters at the end of the day, because they've got that start, they've got the kick that they needed. And if they can carry on this momentum, then they would have taken such a huge victory leap far ahead from the red team that even if the red team were to bounce back later in the match, they will never be able to cover the gap. And as we notice, the time also says on the clock, 1 minute and 15 seconds are remaining right now only, Akshay.
Absolutely. I think as we've been talking about consistently, these the area number 1 where they can plant those saplings successfully and accumulate as many points as possible. So all we can say safely is that Kumar Guru College of Technology is definitely above their last scoring, which was only 70. From here onwards, I think they should be having at least 100 and 100 plus points in their kitty. And we'll find out in a short while. Only 45 seconds remaining in this interesting contest. A very, very important juncture as far as the league stages are concerned, because most of the teams have played out their league matches. Only 5 matches remaining after this in the day, and from there on it will be quite clear. Last 15 seconds remaining in this match. We had 42 matches lined up for the day. The remaining 4 matches will be completed tomorrow. And a very hectic schedule, but what fun we are having here at the Thyagraj Stadium in the national capital. The 23rd edition of DD Robocon is getting only bigger and better with every passing match. As Sakshi and I were talking about that, how important it is for MIT Art Design and Technological University, since they only managed only 20 points in their last match. But Kumar Guru College have done well for themselves. Even the picture tells you the way their seedlings are placed in the plantation zone. Check it out in the replay and how it panned out for Team Blue, Kumar Guru College of Technology. How smoothly and with a great precision. I really like the fact that they did not really go all guns blazing, picking up all the saplings in one go. Their design is very basic and very attractive and very, very basic. I think it's good to keep things simple. It not only saves time, but it kind of prevents you from over exuberance as well. Sometimes these simple steps can actually do wonders as far as the entire flow of this problem statement is concerned. That's what we have experienced in the last 30 odd matches.
Yes, given how things have been, we should be able to. But for now, what looks like is the fact that at the end of the day, very, very clearly, we definitely have Kumaraguru College of Technology looking at a victory in the name, and we shall be waiting for the referee to come out with the results very shortly, and hopefully this should go in the favor, of Kumaraguru College of Technology.
Check. So match 37, results are MIT Art Design and Technology University have scored 10 points. Kumaraguru College of Technology have scored 120 points. So next, instead of match number 38, we'll have 39. There is a small swap. 39 will be between Team Red, St. Francis Institute of Technology, and Team Blue, KJ Somaya Institute of Technology. Again, right now we'll have match number 39. In red, St. Francis Institute of Technology. In blue, KJ Somaya Institute of Technology. Match number 38 will happen after this.
St. Francis Institute of Technology and KG Samaya Institute
I got into Fusion roughly 4 years ago, and a big part of the push for that for
छੱड दो कोई बात नहीं नहीं कहते हो फोटोज मांग लूंगी आपकी बात आपने फोटोज खींची है मुझे लगा आप कह रहे हो खत्म हो गया मैंने कहा ये खुशखबरी दे दी आपने 4 मैचेस से पहले हाउ डिड यू गिव अस दिस गुड न्यूज़ सेंड अस द फोटोज ना फोटोज तो भेज दो आप जो खींची हैं ओके ओके बाय आपकी बात का मान रखिए क्या बोला
तेरी की तो फिर तो बोर्ड तो फिर नहीं वर्थ इट. ऐसे ही दिखा दो, आपको जो अच्छा लगेगा तो ले लूँगा मैं. आओ.
वापस आना है आपको, मुझे ड्रॉप करना है, बहुत जल्दी है, मुझे बुला रहा है ऑफिस, पता नहीं किसका. ठीक है, आना. I'll just go. I'll come back before you people. I don't know what why for they are.
You are going to office?
Yeah.
You will never come back by the time we get over.
Why?
Trust me, because we are about to get over, and by the time you reach office, maximum, and you will never take.
Hey.
So go now. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Happy Chutti Day.
अच्छा, news did not come.
कोई टेंशन नहीं, कल ले लेंगे.
कल ले लेंगे. Tight close.
कल मैं गॉगल्स भी लेके आऊंगी.
सुनो, tight
कल
close.
यस, कल गॉगल्स भी लेके आऊंगी.
कल मेरा और आपका फोटो सेशन.
तो गॉगल्स भी लेके आऊंगी. सॉलिड गॉगल्स.
नीति तो यूरोपियन टूर कर रहा है, इसको फोन करके बोलता हूँ.
So this is match number 39.
Another friend also.
In red we have
How
St.
many
Francis
overthrows
Institute of
are they
Technology, and in blue we have KJ Sumaya Institute of Technology.
दिमाग उड़ चुका है. What am I jabbering? I'm saying goggles and I'm saying tight clothes up to it. My brain is out, trust me now.
किसी का भी हो जाएगा भाई, जो सुबह से उठा है काम.
My brain is out right now. I'm not kidding anymore.
माइक ऑन है, जो कि हम लोगों को वहाँ पे आपकी वॉइस पता चल रही है, आप लोग क्या बात कर रहे हो.
One second. नहीं.
वहाँ पे सब लोग
नहीं.
बोल रहे हैं कि एक्चुअली इन लोगों का साउंड आ रहा है.
I get it, and I'm going to say that. आप मेरे साथ चलना एक प्लीज.
बस कर.
बस आप मेरे साथ चलना, मैं बात करूंगी दोस्त.
चाय चुप पिला दे.
ठीक है?
सर मैं सुबह से 6 बजे से सर मैं खुद नहीं पी पा रहा हूँ.
नहीं है ना? मेरे है पीछे.
एक मिनट रुको. बटे की दस. मैं आराम से.
तो भाई गॉड, यहाँ से वॉशरूम भी इतना दूर है ना. चलते पता नहीं कहाँ जाओ. यू ग्रोस.
कन्वीनियंट ड्रेस.
मैंने जिंदगी में आज तक ना ऐसा सोचा.
When I started using Fusion, I didn't know much about CAD.
And we have the two teams right now up front, a face-to-face, the red being represented by St. Francis Institute of Technology and blue being represented by KJ Somaya Institute of Technology. Let's also not forget that KJ Somaya Institute of Technology had a game earlier in the day today also. And if we were to look at St. Francis Institute of Technology, which is being represented by red right now, they look to be figuring out their start for now. Yes, they want a good start to happen, but that hasn't happened as of now, and they would be looking out desperately for a win, because let's not forget that for St. Francis Institute of Technology also, this is not the first match that has happened. The first match happened where they had lost brutally and savagely. They couldn't earn a single point. Yes, 0 was where their total stood for. Hence, they would be desperate for a win, but it's all in the past. Right now, let's focus on the game, and that's what they would be wanting to. Looks like things haven't gotten off to a flying start for the red team as of now. And on the contrary, the blue team seems to be going off to a rocking start. 1 minute 54 seconds still remaining in this particular match out there. And while the blue team has been capitalizing at every opportunity, every second to make it count and convert it, the red team still trying their best to make a comeback into the game. But looks like the blue team for now has progressed way further into the match than the red team would have wanted them to. It's going to be a very uphill task, Akshay, for red to now make a comeback into a game and give the blue team a competition from here.
Look at that picture perfect scenario as far as team KJ Somaya is concerned. The remaining 2 rice seedlings have been placed comfortably into the plantation area, and the applause all around the stadium tells you the story as far as the team in blue is concerned. They are doing wonderfully well for themselves, cruising along smoothly now into the area number 2, where their manual robot will be picking up ball, which is dark blue. Mind you, the dark blue ball has to be picked up first from the team blue, and in alteration they have to change the balls. So there seems to be a bit of a problem there, starting with the purple ball. And throws successfully into the playing area. Look at that smooth throw, and really like the shooting mechanism also, how accurately and beautifully positions the robot there. Already almost 2.5 minutes into it, last 20 odd seconds remaining, and I'm sure the team in blue, KJ Somaya, must be very, very delighted with their effort, whereas the team in red, St. Francis Institute of Technology, still seems to be struggling in area number 1, where their plantation has not been as efficient and as economical as they would have liked. So the last 3 seconds, we are waiting for the whistle from the referee, and here it comes. And the applause around the stadium also tells you the team in blue is quite satisfied with their efforts, Sakshi, and delight to watch the way they executed, very meticulous and smooth with their execution as far as the KJ Somaya team is concerned.
That's right, and the blue team should be looking forward to a victory over here. We'll get to know the results very shortly from the referee.
KJ Somaya's positioning is concerned, I'm sure they would have accumulated at least 100 plus points in this, and that should do world of good to their confidence as far as the points tally is concerned. Mind you, we are going to be completing 42 matches today, and the remaining 4 matches will be played out in the morning session tomorrow. So the league matches, once they are completed, only after that we can get a clearer picture that which are the teams that will be placed in the top 8.
Yes, we are just keenly awaiting the results for now, and after that the next match should be starting. The referee is out there standing with the results.
St. Francis Institute of Technology have scored 50 points. KJ Somaya Institute of Technology have scored 140 points. Next we'll have match number 38. In red it is Mahindra University, and in blue it is Institute of Technology, Nirma University.